Hey folks, happy Wednesday. You guys ready for another we're having back-to-back watch-alongs. So unfortunately, Liana is having issues connecting. Let me see if she said she's almost there, so she'll be on shortly. I'm getting the updates. She's got a Mac, so I don't know shit about Macs. So I don't know what the issue she's having, but she's working it out, and she should be joining us very, very shortly. So we're doing this back-to-back streams. We did our stream last night with all the Good Names Are Taken guys, and we did Police Academy 2, which was a blast. Go back and check that out. It was hysterical. Those guys are awesome. And Liana's birthday was this past Monday, so I said, do you want to join us for a stream? And we've been talking about doing The Heavenly Kid because it's one of her favorites. One of my favorites from my youth, too. I remember watching this movie all the time on cable TV. Thinking, man, God, I wish I had to forget Guardian Angel. That saved my ass a lot. So I said, when do you want to do it? She was available tonight, but she's having some issues getting on. So as soon as she gets on, we'll get started. If you don't own the film, I don't own the film either. Check out the link pinned to the top of the chat. Somebody uploaded the movie in its entirety on YouTube, and you can watch it for free. If you pay for YouTube Premium, there's no commercials. Obviously, if you don't pay for YouTube Premium, there'll be commercials. So I'll just give a start when we're ready to start, give timestamps here and there. My buddy David Deathray is in the chat. He did send me the link to set up the little counter thing in the corner over here one of these days. One of these days, I'll get my lazy ass in gear and actually do it. I forget every goddamn week. So let's just hang out. She said she's almost there. So let's give another minute or so before we get started. Everybody pour yourself a drink. Sit tight. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight. Let's see what's going on in the chat. See who's hanging out with us on this Wednesday night. Scrolling. Good buddy Jordan Decker. Wait, I thought it was the horny kid. That's the after hour stream. Is Davey? Yeah, it should be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Hopefully we get started soon. Hey, what's up, Good Real Hunter? What's going on? Who else is there in the chat here? Hey, Gene. Gene's in the chat. Yeah, I saw that. Val Kilmer, man. Wow. Unreal. 65 years old. I mean, I knew he was in poor health, but I didn't know he had that much going on until I read about it tonight. What a shame. So many good movies with him in it. I think we're going to have to do some type of tribute to him on the channel one of these nights. Happy Wednesday. What's up, John? My one of our good chat members and a fellow Kiss fan. Let's see what we get into tonight. This is going to be different. Brett usually joins us, my cohort, but he is busy, family stuff, so he was not able to make it tonight. So it's just going to be the two of us when she hops on. All you can picture is the movie Heart and Soul. Is it safe to say those who enjoyed The Heavenly Kid also enjoyed The Goonies? Absolutely. Goonies, adore The Goonies. The Breakfast Club we just did a couple of weeks ago. Celebrated the 40th anniversary of Breakfast Club. We did a watch along of that. Oh, yep. Got my Kiss cap on tonight. No Halloween or horror streams. So I figured, what the hell? Why not put on my Kiss hat? What's up, Ryan? What's shaking? Hey, Hey, Colin, see, we started early enough for you. So I'm glad you're able to hop on. And like I said, people that don't have the link, if you don't have the film, it's right at the top of the chat. So we'll give her a couple more minutes. She said she's almost there. I don't know what the issue is, but we'll give it another minute or so, and then we'll get started. Anybody in the chat actually own a physical copy of this? Is anybody watching this actually on a copy that they do own? Let's do a top secret watch along. Oh yeah. Oh, I mean, there's so many good Val Kilmer movies. I love Real Genius. Real Genius is hysterical. We could do that. Obviously, I think he was amazing in The Doors. He was really good in Heat. What other stuff is he really good in? Obviously, Top Gun. I'm trying to think. There's so many Val Kilmer movies, and now I'm trying to blank on it. But yeah, love it. Thanks, Ryan. Yep. I have to get some more new hats. I always have the Halloween hat or a Halloween hat, but I'm like, you know what? We're not doing a Halloween stream tonight, so I'm putting my Kiss hat on, man. Kiss Army. So, while I got you real quick, John, did you watch my Kiss My Past episode? Are you going to go out to Kiss Army Invades Vegas? I'd love to go, but I have too much going on that month. I have 2 weddings, so I am not going. Give another minute. If she doesn't jump on in a couple of minutes, we'll get started. She can jump in with us. Colin doesn't own it and has never seen it. Oh, awesome. Yeah, this is it's nice. A nice little, got some comedy. It's a heartfelt story. Not that I want to say anything about it. I'd rather you watch it along with us, but it's cool. It's takes you right back to being in the 80s. It's very 80s. What do you see? The people, the way they dress, the way they act. It's got what's his name? Hold on a second. Let me look up his name before it drives me. Otherwise, it's gonna drive me crazy. Cast. Well, it's got the mom is Jane Kaczmarek. If you guys are big fans of Malcolm in the Middle, she was the mom in Malcolm in the Middle, and the guy that's the stepdad is Mark Metcalf. So you guys remember that name as Niedermeyer from Animal House, or you Seinfeld fans will recognize the name as Maestro. So he plays the dad in this. And who else is in here? Of course, the late great Richard Mulligan. You fans of Soap, or what the hell was the show? He had a TV show too. He was great on that. He was great in A Fine Mess. But what the hell was the TV show he was on? Empty Nest. That's it. Send her the message. Send her in the group chat. Say, come on, get a PC. Give up on the Mac. It's nothing but trouble. Who else was in this cast? Yeah, let's see. Jason Gedrick was Lenny. Lewis Smith plays the dad, or the guardian angel. I don't remember seeing him in anything else. So out of curiosity, while we're waiting, I'm going to see what the hell else he was in, because I don't remember him in anything else. Southern Comfort, The Fulfillment of Mary Gray, Final Terror, The Man Who Fell to Earth. Really? He was in the Bowie movie. Ambush in Waco, Texas Justice. He was in Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai. Yeah. I didn't know what else he was in. All right, let's see if she's says she's almost there. I'm going to send her another message. So how's it going, Comer? We're chomping at the bit to start the film. So let's see what she says. Hey, Matthew, what's up, buddy? What's up? How you doing? I'm currently at work right now, so I'm unable to join the stream right now, but I can later. But I wanted to pop and say hi. How you doing, buddy? Hope all is well. Awesome. The Salton Sea. I didn't see that one. I don't know that one. He was actually, I have enjoyed Wonderland, where he played Johnny Holmes. I didn't think that was a bad movie. I personally, I think they could have expanded the story a little bit more according to what really did happen. John says, I unfortunately missed your fantastic latest Kiss episode. Will not be spending the money on the Kiss Storms Vegas. Money and time better spent. I wouldn't mind doing it, more so because I've never been to Vegas. And so it'd be like a nice little mini trip, plus Kiss is involved. But yeah, it's definitely pricey for the higher price packages. $4,000. Oh, it's almost $5,000 for the top tier per person. No. Yeah, I have the link at the top of the chat, Colin. So I'm glad you found it. It's who's got it up here? She's about to text me something. I told her just get her phone out if she has to. This is that retro dude 72. Shout out to him because he uploaded it so we can watch it for free. Thank you. Let's see. She's typing. She's typing. I can't even get it on my phone because it's an Apple. She should be able to use her phone because I've been on StreamYard with my phone. I can from my. Yeah, she's having some major issues. Hey, Bill, what's going on? Bill's here. While we're waiting, we'll give him his proper intro.
Fuck the other ever scathed. Fuck you for sending me this shit. Fuck the other ever scathed. Fuck you for sending me this shit.
Weird. I hit the button and it didn't want to go through. Odd. She said it's weird. She can't do it from her iPhone either. All right, let's see what she says next. Then, if anything will start, she can just hop on. One last thing. Let's see what she's doing. Anybody having any cocktails this fine evening while we're waiting? Yeah, because it was weird. It didn't seem like it was showing. So I hit it again. I must have stopped it. So you got a little max headroom there. You got a double shot. Speaking of shots, that's always later. DJs, what's up? Regarding Tombstone too. Yeah, I mean, so many great movies. It's such a sad ending for such a good actor. And I never heard anything bad about him. I always heard he was very personable. That's what I heard. And hey, we're all going to go. But 65, I'm sorry. That's just a little bit too young. I mean, that's what my dad went at 65, but he didn't take care of himself at all. But that's just a shame. I saw that and I was like, wow. Too bad. Jordan's having a spicy pickle monster, but not really. Liana, have you tried turning it off and on again? I wonder if she's got us on while we're waiting. Rest in peace, Mad Mardigan. Who's Mad Mardigan? Do I know that? Fill me in. Hey, Eli, what's shaking? Fill me in. Just curious who that is. Actually, in this, I've been meaning to do this as well. Oh, I can't do it from here. I have to do it over here. Well, you know what? Are you guys ready to start? Because maybe we'll start, and she'll have to hop in because it's already about 20 after, and I didn't want to run too late tonight because we did the stream last night. Jordan's sitting on a pipe. Jordan's sitting on a spicy pickle monster. Well, I heard stories. All right, let's do this. Everybody all set? Everybody's got it all set to go, so you can just hop on when you can. Jump in. Let's do a countdown from 5. So we'll do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and play on the Heavenly Kid. So, like I said, we can give you a timestamp. You can watch along with us. We obviously can't broadcast the film. They'll take the stream right down. But it's nice that somebody was nice enough to upload it for free on YouTube, so you can watch along with us. From Willow. Okay. Hey, Ben Tramer, what's shaking? What's up, bro? You hear John Carpenter getting his star on the wall? Yeah. Oh, was it tomorrow? I knew he was getting. I didn't know the date that he was getting it. So it's tomorrow at 11:30. Oh, his character in Willow. Okay. I saw Willow, but so long ago. I don't even remember it. I gotta go back and watch it. This guy, the character here was trying to definitely trying to do like the whole James Dean thing going. All right, so when and if Liana pops in, we'll have her hop on. So yeah, definitely this actually has a good soundtrack, Colin. There's a couple other good songs on there. So it is tomorrow at 11:30. Wow. Yeah, well, that's good because we'll get some good coverage. We'll get to see all this stuff tomorrow. Well, I'd love to have been out in that area to see him get it. And but that's nice now because that'll be another destination in 3 years. H50, when we got to H50, last time when I was out for H45, my wife and I made our way over to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, went to the specific stores. I went to the Kiss. Hey, John, if you're still there, I went to the Kiss store on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I got a picture on my YouTube, on my Facebook. I got a picture at the Kiss store on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. But now we can we can look for carpenters while we're out there. That's awesome. Yeah, Casper, you know what? She was really cute back then. But I always thought for some reason the way her eyes are, she always looked like she was cross-eyed. Maybe I'll see that. She's very pretty. She always looked kind of cross-eyed the way she looked. And there he is. That's Niedermeyer from Animal House, and famously from all of the Twisted Sister videos. What do you want to do with your life? Not this open. I can't open it. I'm not sure what problem is. Let's see. I'll send her the link again to join. Maybe there's some reason. Let's see. Now this song is like a typical '80s song, like something you would hear in Short Circuit. What's up here? Is it true they greenlit a new Elm Street movie with Jack in the glove again? We need a different actor to portray Freddy. I haven't heard that. There's now that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't hear that. My voice is choppy. Is it still choppy right now? Let me know if it is. I wonder why. Let me know. My connections are good. I can see my volumes looking good. If it's choppy, just let me know. Maybe I'll just adjust something. Oh, I don't know. Maybe there was something weird with the link. She said she got it working. So let's see if she hops on. The belated birthday girl herself. Phil, let me know if it's still choppy. I wonder why. Is anybody else hearing my voice choppy? Just let me know. I'll have to adjust it. I don't see why it would be choppy, but let me know. Audio is a tad dicey. Hold on. Chop it. Hold on. Let me do this. Mic adjustment. Let's see if this fixes it. Let me know if it fixed it. Let me know if it's clear now. That's weird. I wonder why. I reset a few things on here. If it clears up, let me know. She's actually the link works, so I'm just waiting. Yeah, really. This is like the stuff that happens on TSL. They have these kind of issues. We don't have these issues. What's going on? Is it still choppy right now? I don't know if it's still doing it or not. Really? All right, let's do this. Things. There's because it might be maybe there's something up with the connection. So I'll just use the microphone for my camera for now. You should be able to hear me now. Is that better? Yeah, seriously. She's having a problem with her computer. It's fucked up my microphone. What the hell? Oh yeah, so it must be something. I don't understand why I'm having a problem with this. I had a problem with using it fine last night. That's weird. Sound better now? Might be a little bit lower because I'm using the camera microphone. Uh-oh,
Hi.
there she is.
Hey. Yeah, sorry about that.
What was going on?
So I couldn't get it to open. I don't even know why. But actually, well, I had to reinstall this and that, and then I forgot to restart my computer. Like the basic thing that everybody remembers to do. I didn't do it.
Weird. So if they're telling me my
Yeah.
sound sounds weird. Sounds
Does
like
my
when
s-
Frank's kids and wife are playing online. He's trying to do a live stream. You know what? Let me, you'll stay right here. I'm going to back out for a second just to see if maybe.
Okay.
Right. All right. Let me know if it's still making weird sounds on my end.
I don't think it's weird, but I'm not a good judge right now.
Yeah, they said it was like muffled and cutting out. So
Hmm.
sounds better since Liana appeared. Well, look, I mean, look at her. Much better.
Wow. So I'm sorry. It started at 7:30, right?
No, 7 o'clock.
I know. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Oh, okay. I was just. Hey, it'll be the first time I screwed up and said, "Oh shit, we were supposed to be on."
No, it's not you. It's me. It's
So everybody's
me.
in the chat. Yeah, so this is a belated birthday stream for Liana. So her birthday was on Monday. So the
Yes.
timestamp I have is 8 minutes and 32 seconds. So you didn't miss much at all.
Oh, well,
So
I've
he's
seen that
dead.
a million times.
Now he's
Oh. Is he going to Uptown?
I got it, and there's a waiting room like this with all this food and beer. I'm set.
All right, so we're at 8:32, 8:34,
I'm at 8:55 right now.
8:55. Okay.
Yeah, it's Bert, Richard Mulligan, Bert from Soap, from Empty Nest.
Oh. When I first saw this, I thought that food looked really gross. I don't want to be eating pasta salad like that. I don't know.
I'm going back to my.
I have a hard time with this one just because this was filmed in Fort Lauderdale, apparently. Fort Lauderdale and Miami. Where are the cliffs? I don't know.
Oh, no.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know where the cliffs are. Are they just fake? I don't know.
He's eating buffet. Yep, we just. That's what I'm saying. Could you imagine going to like a waiting station when you drop dead and there's beer? Everybody's around smoking. I could have a cigar. And he's like, "Well, you have to stay here first." I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll be here. Keep me here."
Yeah, you never get drunk. You never get drunk. You just
like now.
stay like a really good buzz. You just get a really just stay there.
Especially if it's an open bar, I bet too, because it's not like you don't have any cash on you.
That's what I mean. Well, I have questions. I have questions about this.
So Jordan says, I basically missed the entire beginning while waiting on Liana. So let's start over.
Really? No.
So, guys in the chat, let me know because I switched back to my microphone after I backed in and out. Let me know if it went back to being choppy, because then I'll go back to using my camera microphone. That's weird. I've never had a problem with this mic. Oh, Frank! Look at Frank. Shout out to Frank. Send in the love.
Oh, hey, Frank.
$5 super chat. Awesome. So, Frank, are you going live tomorrow, Frank, or is it Friday? Sounds way better. See, Liana put a curse on it. She gave the Maloika until she gets on.
Yeah. All right.
So when was the first time you saw this?
Oh, see, that's the thing I've been thinking about, and I just don't know, because I think my dad had recorded it from HBO, and it's one of those things that I think it was on a VHS with Turk 182. I think is what my dad had two movies recorded on the same VHS.
Turk 182. Wow, I haven't seen that in a long time. Damn.
I never saw. I would just watch Heavenly Kid, but yeah, my dad must have recorded it off TV, and then we watched it pretty early on.
Wow. Oh, sound better? Good. Thanks, guys. I don't know what the fuck that was, man. Talk about some issues tonight. Damn.
So I have a question. This poor Civil War man is waiting on an assignment. I don't know that he's going to be able to help anyone anymore. I think that what is he going to do?
That's true, because you look like it's like you. If he says you could be on here for a while, and you see a guy from the Civil War, you're gonna be like, "Oh shit, I'm never getting out of here."
Yes. Is this the? Oh gosh, I was talking to my brother about this. This song is called Hamburgers. Like the song's called Hamburgers. And what's hilarious? Yes. What's hilarious is when we were growing up, me and my brother used to always laugh at the hamburgers that Lenny was making because they were so small. And so our entire lives after watching The Heavenly Kid, when somebody made hamburgers that were just really tiny, we call them Lenny burgers. It's just one of those like, but then it's hard to explain.
Yeah, everybody, do you like the was it the cousin Eddie from Vacation? Oh, actually no, from Kingpin. You lost me. You lost me.
It's the little burgers. He's making those tiny little burgers on that grill. They're just too small.
We had this on a recorded VHS tape with The Boy Who Could Fly.
That's a good double feature. Don't you have that? Didn't you have that growing up, Pat? Like where maybe siblings and you guys have all these inside jokes and nobody knows what you're talking about?
Oh God, my wife would come down and tell you that between me, my brother, and most of my family, like my cousins, when we get together at parties, she rolls her eyes. She's like, "Oh God, you guys are gonna start talking in movies now." That's all we do is quote movies the whole time.
Yeah, my brother and I used to get drunk and we would quote Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and he would just be like, "Look what your brother did to the door." I like knives, if you're hanging out, and I like knives, and I know what he's saying,
And this, like the music and the way the diner looks, the way everybody's dressed, it is so 80s.
Very, yeah.
And the blonde girl he's trying to get with, I'm sorry, the brunette girl is so much prettier. This one's just like a permanent, she's got like the permanent resting bitch face.
Hey, that was big in the 80s,
And this, he looks very Leif Garrett. Very Leif Garrett in this.
Wait, who? Jason Gedrick or?
Yeah.
Oh, I do like Leif Garrett.
Yeah, he's very Leif Garrett.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I tried to send him an email once after I watched it. Yeah. Oh, so yeah. I have a thing where when I'm drinking, and I don't do it anymore. But I had a thing, and I would just find like people who were like basically like D-list people. And I would just email them and just tell them how great of a job they're doing at life, just give them words of encouragement. No one responded. No one. And it was even just, people who played bit characters on 90210. I'd be like, you did a really good job. I'm rewatching this right now, and I really appreciate it.
Can we be friends? I did that.
Yeah. Well, no, I never asked to be friends. I was just saying something nice. And the one person was Brooke Thies from Just the 10 of Us. I found she has like a Facebook page because she's just living a normal life. It's probably just sitting in the request and she's never seen it. And then she probably thought I was scamming her somehow. No, I just cared.
Oh, I was going to say, if you want, go on YouTube. Look up the Leif Garrett special. He did like a variety special in like 1978. It's hysterical. Go check it out.
I will. Were you ever a server?
In a restaurant?
Yeah.
Never? No.
Yeah, I was terrible. So
I worked the grill. I used to work in a cheesesteak place. I used to work and make cheesesteaks. in high school. I did that at the same time I was working in the when I was working in the movie theater.
That is not. Yeah, that's not good.
And this asshole guy is like he's just like a great value James Spader.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm.
The Spazzola.
Mm-hmm.
Watch-alongs are easier when it's a movie you've seen before. I'm having a tough time watching the film and keeping up with the stream and chat all once. You
Well,
should do
now
it
he
as
has.
Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan has a lot of new responsibilities that he's trying to manage.
Bill Hunting says, "Hey, Liana, hope you had a great birthday."
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's Brett. The other Brett.
The blonde was smoking. Yeah, she's cute. She looked like she's sort of like what was the blonde girl's name in Weird Science? That's what she reminds me of.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, she's 80s good looking. I think she's 80s good looking.
Yeah, she's just got that resting bitch face.
Mm-hmm. There were a lot of other actresses who were better looking. And this is the only thing she's ever been in. She's a one-hit wonder, so.
I was gonna say I never saw her anything else.
Yeah. Oh, hey. I'm trying to see, but I can't. I get glare from my glasses. Is that Lido? Thank you.
I know. That's why I'm always trying to look down like this, because when I go like this, it looks like I have crazy eyes.
I don't need them to drive. I just need them to read.
Me
And
too.
sometimes it's like, yeah.
If I can't read shit and I can't see anything on the computer screen without them. Like, but other than that, like driving, watching TV, I usually have them off. Along with my parents.
I don't need them. Yeah, I don't need them to watch TV either.
What?
Like,
What did I miss? Tits McGee? Who's that? Oh, the column that the blonde that walked by, not the main blonde. Oh, I gotcha. Well, you do see. You see the boot. I don't think there's any nudity in this, right?
No, there isn't.
I don't remember any nudity. I haven't watched it.
Well, wait. There's Jason Getrick's butts in it.
Oh, you do see. Yeah, that's man ass.
Yeah, you see it.
Man ass don't count.
No.
Did you ever watch the TV show Soap with Richard Mulligan?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I
God,
don't
what a
think
great
so.
show! He was hysterical.
Gosh, maybe I can't remember. It's so hard to remember some of this stuff. All my memories got replaced by new stuff. That's yeah.
Dude, but I feel for girls that are attracted to men. I don't get it. Sorry, I'd still be a lesbian.
No, like I mean, I'm down with this hair that Bobby's got going on. No, it's not bad.
Well, he's definitely got good hair. I'll give him that.
Mm-hmm. He's got a good. See, I love that look. I love that greaser look. I watched The Outsiders, and it messed me up for life. And just love greasers.
Oh, so you must have liked the two greasers in Friday 5. Start the car, motherfucker.
I love all
Eradicated
greasers.
Dewey. Movie is pretty wholesome. Yeah, it is. It's got a nice message.
Yeah.
About it. We were trying to think of the name of the girl in Weird Science. They said, "Oh, okay, gotcha." Tits.
Oh.
I was like, "Who's Tits McGee? Send me a link." Oh, this, yeah, Soap is just such a great show. I used to watch that when it was on with my dad. My dad loved that show. He was absolutely hysterical in it. Richard Mulligan.
Don't think I remember.
Colin said, "My mom and grandma used to watch Soap every Sunday night when I was a kid. Yeah, what a great show. They just abruptly canceled it. I'm like, I think it was too risque for the time because there was a lot of black humor because you had the butler who was what that was his name, Robert Guillaume, who was Benson. Eventually had the TV show Benson, and then you had Billy Crystal was gay. Then there was the son who was the ventriloquist with the dummy. The one guy was in the mob. Then you had the crazy old grandpa who thought he was still stuck in the war. It was just a weird ensemble. I think it was way too ahead of its time.
Yeah. I want to know why you have a wedding cake at your school lunch.
Yeah, that is true. What the hell was that all about?
I don't know. We never had that.
I'm just looking at all the clothes in the background.
Oh, I know.
I'm looking at the clothes like he's looking at it. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
We should do a stream where everybody sends in like pictures of them from the 80s or from high school. I'll get a picture of my Cavarici jeans and my.
Oh, yeah. That's right. You were kind of a Guido.
Huh? That's where I was. That's how you got the girls. You
Yeah.
kind of had to dress that way.
Yeah.
I kind of figured wearing like heavy metal t-shirts and jeans just wasn't working.
Mm-hmm.
I had to wear a sweater, Bugle Boys, dress nice, and kind of worked.
Do they still make Bugle Boys? I don't even know. I haven't seen them.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who this girl's next that he's talking to, but she's got a nice rack. See, I'm talking to you like you're Brett because you're one of the guys. So
It's okay. This is what I can see Jordan doing. But Jordan would just forget his assignment. So he'd take a side quest. So he'll be fine.
yeah,
So I never Yeah, she
pretty
is
as hell.
cute. Yeah. And she actually aged really well. She's really pretty now.
Yeah, she was in a bunch of stuff, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I think I just had it up the cast. As I was looking to see. Yeah, she does age very well. She's beautiful. Wow.
Yeah.
Look
Very.
at her would want nothing to do with me. What else has she been in? Heavenly Kid, Lover Boy. Oh wow, yeah, Black Thunder.
Yeah.
She was in Porky's Revenge. Shout out to all the great names taken. She was in Baywatch. Why? Because she's still hot. That's why she's probably in Baywatch. Perry Mason. Yeah, she did a few things.
Curly hair, longer curly hair on men had its moment back then.
The cute brunette that he's talking to.
Yeah.
Aged very well, very well. Go look her up. She's beautiful. Bill said those were some wholesome titties. I'd say so.
Oh my gosh.
I put them on my Christmas list.
Yeah. There you go.
Hill Street Blues.
And right into the wedding cake.
Yeah. That's all
Right into
80s
the
now.
wedding cake.
They still hear the theme song to Hill Street Blues and St. Elsewhere.
Mm.
Did I ever own a Trans Am in Iraq Z? No. But I did drive in a lot of them because a few of my friends did. Yep. That was the age.
What kind of car did you have? What was your first car?
Oh God, my first car was like a boat. It was
Okay.
1976 Ford Elite LTD. The front end was the size of my house.
Mm.
Yep, it was my grandmother's car. My parents had just taken a license from her because she couldn't drive anymore. And they're like, well, you can have your grandmother's car. So they gave me her car. And that thing, it was like, remember the old cartoons where like people would be driving those big cars and the front end would just keep turning the corner for like 5 minutes?
Oh, yeah.
That's what that car was. To the point where like even when I used to show up at school, everybody called my car the boat.
Mm. Was it like the Uncle Buck car? It's like the Uncle Buck car.
Yes, it was like that size. It was huge. I'll have to look one up. Yeah. I might have a picture of it somewhere. I gotta say, like I'd start the car and lose a quarter of a tank of gas.
Yeah. It didn't matter. Gas was like 40 cents a gallon, you know.
It was a lot cheaper then. Yeah, I remember when it hit
until like late 70s. Yeah.
I remember when gas hit $1, and I thought my dad was going to go on a killing spree.
Yeah.
He's like, $1 for gas? Are you kidding me? God. Oh, Cody, look at that. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Cody.
Gifted 5 memberships. Let's see who got the membership.
Oh, wow.
Awesome. Went to Hood Tube, Rupert Reynolds, Paulie Walnuts. Nice, Paulie Walnuts. And Breezy. Awesome. Hey, welcome to the gang. Awesome. And TJZ was gifted one too. TJZ. Awesome. Thanks, buddy. Are you still on par to get here in the middle of May? Let me know. I was just curious. I was talking to Mike about it the other night. He was like, that's cool. We're looking forward to partying. Actually, when he's here, we should all meet somewhere in the middle. You can meet us because you're you can meet. So we can all like go out one night, and meet somewhere in the middle, so you can meet up with us. Because where I am, I'm what 2.5, 3 hours from Harrisburg, about that.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Dean is like 2 hours from me. Something
We
like
can
that.
find
Less than.
someplace in
Yeah.
the middle. We could all meet for like dinner or something. Lito has been a member for 5 months. Awesome, buddy.
Nice.
Ratatouille. Not the car, motherfucker. Gonna kick in the ass, motherfucker.
There's something about he rips his term
cool.
paper in half, and there's the thing about it. And he's like, check it out. So he says, check it out.
Oh yeah, he was trying to put it back together,
Yeah.
but he didn't know how to
Yeah.
do any of his powers yet. Yep.
So he says, check it out. I don't know why. It's so funny to me.
Yeah, they did.
Mhm. So here's a question that I have.
E6 Nissan. Wow, 300 GX.
Oh, wait.
Nice.
Oh. Are
Oh,
people
what was
sharing
that?
their first cars in the chat? Are people sharing their first car?
What was yours? You didn't say.
I had an 86 Jetta. I had a Jetta. It was gold.
Oh, Jetta. Okay, nice.
Yeah. It had a sunroof that you had to crank to open. And then I got rid of that. I was talking about it because I had a Del Sol. That's what I had. That's what I was driving when I met my husband and stuff. So
A Del
really
Sol.
enjoyed
Wow.
it. I loved my Del Sol. Yeah, I had a
On
midlife
several
crisis
boat
car.
cars, even a station wagon, which was stolen from him. Nice.
Oh my gosh.
I had, let's see, I had that Ford Elite 76, and I had two different Cutlass Supremes, both 82s. I had a 71 Le Mans Sport that I restored. I had an 80 CJ4 Jeep. Had a Mazda B4000 pickup. Two different Ford Explorers. And then I've been on a Hyundai kick ever since. That ever just keeps hitting. Every Hyundai I get, they just keep getting hit.
I'll tell you, it's funny. When I was growing up, I found out about my dad. So I had this conversation with my dad about his first car. My dad's first car was a 68 Camaro. My grandfather was big into cars, and he would just go and buy my dad a brand new car every year. And he acted like my dad would always say, "Oh, he's like, Pop was just showing off. He was just showing off." I'm like, but you didn't have any problem picking out any of these cars. So he had 68 Camaro, 69 Corvette that caught on fire. Then he got a GTO, and then he had a Z. Like, he seemed fine. But now he just wishes he had all those cars, right? Those aren't the cars that you get rid of every year.
Well, that's the story I tell my kids all the time about how this is what the result of them is. Yeah. I said, before I met your mother and I was single, I had, at the same time, I had my 71 Le Mans that was restored. I had my 80 CJ Jeep I just had painted, looked brand new. I had a 84 Kawasaki RTD 750 bike. I had 5 guitars, 3 amplifiers, and $10,000 in the bank. And then this is what's left. I drive a Hyundai where I keep getting hit. Fat, bald, red.
All right. So I was talking to my brother about this earlier because I was talking about the soundtrack, and he was just like, my brother was just going crazy for Animal Attraction, with this song.
Nice. Those parachute pants, that's one thing I could never fit in was parachute pants. They just didn't look good on me. Like that. Look at that whole outfit with the parachute pants and the red black.
Mm-hmm. I don't know about some of these looks. So this outfit, he picks out one outfit and he just wears that outfit every day with a different shirt.
Yep.
When nobody asks questions.
Economics.
Here it comes, the butt part.
Oh, this is where we get man ass. Gratuitous man ass.
My
Ah,
question is, are those must be ghost cigarettes, so nobody can smell the cigarettes?
I guess they must be.
Or everything just smelled like cigarettes back then, and nobody noticed.
Well, you know what? Because you're a couple years, you're definitely younger than me. But when I'm back in the day, it amazes me now because cigarettes have been out of the mainstream for so long. And I lived in a house with two chain smokers. How you were so immune to the smell, you didn't even realize it because you smelled it so much. And I mean, I grew up in a house with it. I'd go out to the bars and everybody smoked. Now, if you're anybody near a smoker, I come home. I'm like, oh, I gotta change my
I
clothes.
know. Yeah, it's crazy because I mean, I remember there was just smoking everywhere, right? Movie theaters, people used to smoke in the movie theater.
Last 10 rows.
That was crazy. And then it was,
Airplanes.
When we were growing up, we'd go to the mall. They still allowed smoking in the mall for a long time, and then you'd come home and your hair would stink.
Yep.
It's whatever.
As a kid, if I went shopping at the mall with my parents, my mom would be in the store. My dad would be sitting outside the store on one of the benches smoking the whole time.
Mm-hmm. I wish somebody would come and do this for me. Just build me a car like this. I want to know how we got a license plate, what that registration looks like.
Yeah, all of a sudden everything's registered, insured.
That's what I mean.
He's doing his best, Arnie Cunningham. Show me.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, yes. He's got the general already. So.
Where was this guy, Dan? Come on.
I like there's so much we learn about Bobby in just small pieces. Like he was capable, like he can fix cars. He knows what goes where.
Yep. Anybody just tuning in? I have a timestamp of 34 minutes exactly. And the link's at the top of the chat. If you want to watch along with us on YouTube, go free and do us a favor. Hit that like button. Get those likes up. Smash that like button. Damn it. Yeah, exactly. Bill, Christine scene. Yep.
It is. Yeah. Is Christine, is that 84? Or was Christine 84? I can't remember.
It was
now.
84. I think it was right before.
Yeah.
Oh, we get some more cars. So Lito says his first car was a Mercury Tracer, second car Corolla, and a Saturn, and 2 Honda Civics. Nice.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
CRVs. Yeah, well, Hondas are good. If you want a reliable car, it can't be Hondas.
Yeah.
Restaurants. Yeah, exactly. This was the best thing. You go to a restaurant, smoking or non-smoking. So I'm at a table here that's non-smoking. There's a person right here. That's the smoking section. It's just like, seriously? Theater's going to have weed nights where weed is legal? Really?
See, I can't stand that. I don't know what it is, and maybe it's just because I'm becoming an old curmudgeon or something. Like we were in Amsterdam, and it just stunk. I don't like the smell, and it just I don't know.
See, I
don't think it smells good.
But I'll have a cigar, but it's usually off to the side because obviously a lot of people don't just smell. So I do it at home, in my yard or downstairs. You'll see when we have our late night streams, just away from everybody because if people don't like it, I get it.
Yeah. I just think it would be hard. I think for people who enjoy it, I'm assuming the smell doesn't bother them, but some people go for edibles anyway. I don't know anything about it. That's one thing. Yeah. I was a drinker.
I'm still a drinker. I was never a weed. I've done it plenty of times, but as we can see, I got my hazy IPA, so I'm good.
Oh, what kind is that?
It's one of my leftovers from last night. Cone Head.
Okay.
It's actually pretty good. Having no cerveza, no beverage of choice tonight.
No, just water. I know.
Well, there's water and wine. And beer.
Yeah.
So I was telling everybody, you're going to drink some water. I'm like, there's water and wine. There's water and beer. There's water and everything. Corey, what's up?
Oh, hey, Gory Tiger.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the smell of weed either. I've actually kind of gotten used to it because my partner crime next door partakes, but I'm used to it. But if we were in the man cave, it's a dual thing. I'm having a cigar and he's having that, and it looks like, and you see this pile of smoke come out of the man cave. It looks like the van in Fast Times.
The guy who gets the cigarettes on his pizza, like that face, oh, that was an acting moment.
Was that Pepsi on tap?
Mm.
That was a Pepsi tap. I've never seen a Pepsi tap. Never seen soda in a tap. Weird.
I don't know. I used to work in an ice cream shop and they would do like the syrups and stuff. I can't remember. I think you can do it. It's just people don't do it anymore.
Yeah, my wife, she's actually killed me, but she's an edible person every so often.
Mm.
And it's just, I love it. I think they laugh. If you laugh, it's crooked mouth. And I'm like,
I like it when he goes to pull out the cigarettes and puts them away, and then, hey, good looking. You're too fine to be sitting here alone.
he looks like somebody. It's driving me crazy. I keep
Who?
seeing him. Lenny, the kid.
Mm.
He reminds me of somebody else that's driving me nuts.
He's a little bit. It kind of gives you okay. He's like Team U, Matt Dillon in the 80s. Little bit.
A little bit. But he reminds me of somebody else that's driving me crazy.
I don't know. One good thing is for people who play the 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, here Lewis, he was in Wyatt Earp with Kevin Costner, and Kevin Costner and Kevin Bacon were in JFK together.
We should play the Bacon game on the podcast one night.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, somebody said it before. Is he an Iron Eagle?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There's another thing. I'm thinking of something. Uh-oh. Wait, hold on. All right. I hear the dogs going ape shit, so I guess my wife's home. But they didn't play the Blue Oyster music.
A lot of changes.
He's in Dexter season 7 too. Oh wow.
Mm. Did they have any questions about why he was just sitting in his own car in the passenger seat with nobody else there?
I know, it's true.
They're like, hey, this is a great car. He's like, yeah, I'm just sitting in the passenger seat of it.
Does anybody remember the Pop Top can? Oh my god! Oh, nice knockers right there too. Holy crap! Nice cans. Remember when? Speaking of cans, does anybody remember when pop cans, toothbrush ones, small one to release the pressure, then the big one to drink from? No, I remember the old style tabs that used to come off.
Mm.
Not before they had the ones that stayed on the top. I remember the old style ones. Or I remember beer. I remember my dad having beer cans back in the day that used to have to use a can opener for. Plus, I think Ronnie and Blake were in that bar.
This is the other thing. It's like they make their world seem so small, and then they're just hanging out. And he's like so hot with all these people that you're assuming they don't go to school together.
God, I remember all those aerobic shows because they got to be big back then.
Yeah. I have other questions. Like they're eating, but I mean, I don't know.
So like if the parents walk
somebody
in, would they just see a flying burger just moving around like this?
Yeah.
Attached to it?
Well, that's what I'm saying. But where does it go? Where does it go after that? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, right.
Mm,
Yeah, exactly.
maybe
Colin. Nice
that's.
headlamps on the blonde in the back seat. You better believe it.
Mhm.
Like Bill knows exactly the name of the show, Body Electric. I'm smoking somebody's lawn. So who's watching this for the first time? Jordan's watching it for the first time, and so is Colin.
Really?
Anybody else?
Wow.
So that's what happens
is-
apparently. You float when you're an angel and you
Yeah.
get stoned.
And you know what's funny is because, in the 80s, even when special effects didn't even look good, it didn't bother you. It wasn't even just, for me, none of this was ever really distracting. And I think
No.
now, I think people, like the CGI stuff, I'm not a huge fan of. This is, I mean, it's not great. It's not Clash of the Titans, you know? It's not bad.
Hey, Matthew says you're finally off work and you're just hanging out in the stream. Haven't seen the movie? Watch it after the fact then. Hang out in the chat is bullshit. You can the link's there, so and it's free, so you can watch anytime. Oh, this is when he realizes it's his ex-girlfriend. Well, his girlfriend, because they weren't really ex. So
Yeah. Well, they never broke up, technically. They're
Yep.
still together.
see, look, Jane, she was good to go. Look how cute she was in that 90.
Beautiful.
Definitely a beautiful woman.
Mm-hmm.
But is it just me? Maybe I'll see that she's like cockeyed when she looks.
So it's not quite that. I think it's just the shape of her eyes. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Beautiful
But sometimes
woman.
people have their eyes seem to go like towards the center a little bit, and it's very striking. It's not, it's not like I don't know. It's hard to explain. I just think she's very attractive.
Yeah, she's beautiful. I just want to ask her, do you call him Maestro?
Mm. Joe had a
Hey.
long day of stopping D. Snyder, so
Yeah.
that's what he does for a show. He's always sleeping.
That's right. I think you movie Southern Colorado. Knock him in the middle. That's it. Fred yeah, and vice versa. She's still a good looking woman. She's aged well.
Yeah, absolutely. Here come the snitch siblings.
I know. When he came down the steps, I was waiting for him to say, "What do you want to do with your life, Letty?"
But imagine that, like you died. And see, this is what I think is so interesting because, and I'm not going to make it philosophical, but I think it's interesting because he died, right? He died, we're assuming he was like 18 years old, right? And he just spent all that time just sitting on the subway thinking about who knows what, right? Midtown.
Yeah.
And the person who he fought against, which he didn't have to, now he's dead and now she's with him and they have kids. I mean, that's tough.
Colin says, "Yeah, one eye is going to the shop, and the other one is coming back with the change."
Stop.
No, she's in that 90, man. She's a damn good looking woman.
You won't be looking at the eyes. It's fine. And you don't even know if she can tell you're looking at the 90. So.
This is terrible. Hysterical. You get this angel helper guy who can't ride a motorcycle. That's like a piece of shit.
But the spirits in this movie eat more than Brad Pitt has eaten in all of his movies combined.
Well, because I'm assuming they're not going to gain any weight because they can probably eat all they want.
Mm-hmm.
My luck, when I die, I'll be at that bar and I'll still get fat.
Stop. Yeah, your kids, Are you even going to bother asking questions if your kids showed up with a brand new car and like new clothes and you didn't have to pay for it?
Oh, me especially. I'd be like, all right, something's up. You got explaining to do. She goes,
Or you just say, hey, thanks. You know, I'm going to meet him so I can thank him.
yeah. Yeah, something's definitely up. I'd be like, hello, where did this come from?
Well, that's what I said. The dad thinks he's dealing drugs. Fair.
Oh, I got it covered.
Mm.
What'd you say? See the way she's looking at him. She looks like she's cockeyed or something.
She's just seen a ghost, but she hasn't.
Now she's going upstairs with Niedermeyer. Call me Maestro. Call me Maestro. Yep, Jane Kasmarek. I think that's how you pronounce her name.
Mm.
Bert with his Brian Johnson cap on. Yeah. Timestamp. Everybody needs a timestamp. 47 minutes and 55 seconds is what I got going on.
Mm.
It must be nice to actually sleep next to your wife. I have two puppies that take up the whole bed. They're both each about this big, but when they get in bed, it's like.
Yep.
And I'm like,
my Cavalier just sleeps on the pillow behind my head. He's wearing that outfit again.
Yep, different shirt.
Every day.
Seriously, he's got this this classic heart is all restored. Nobody asks a question.
No, they just go, "Oh, cool. Bobby gave that to you. Are you dealing drugs? No. Okay, great. Go to sleep. We'll talk about it tomorrow." Really?
Yeah, right.
It was like an 80s thing. I feel like 80s movies where the bully guy always had like a third wheel dude. So
Always.
it would be.
He couldn't defend himself on his own, so he had to have somebody as a backup.
Yeah. So it was him and his girlfriend, bully guy, girlfriend, and then third wheel guy.
Bill says the greaser guys, he's over there teabagging Niedermeyer asleep. Matt always saw this on the shelf on every local video store. Good old days. Yeah. I've never seen this on cable. I don't think I didn't rent it. I've never seen it on cable all the time. Damn, told you.
How is he though? Like, how is he telling people what he did? And this walk, man, I don't know. Is that how you walk in police? That's how I walk when I'm going to speak with a manager. So I want to know, he changes his outfit and gets a new car. Now everybody's saying hello to him. And that's all it took. It was like overnight.
Apparently that's all it takes.
Yeah.
Hey, Lenny. Hi, Lenny. What's up, Lenny?
Somebody should tell Ronald Miller he could have saved $1,000. He just needed a guardian angel.
And this girl is like a little bit of slut because she's already hopping onto him because he's got a car like a tough guy.
I know. Not even break up. You didn't even break up.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ah, the good old days after school before they start bringing guns to school. Go outside, beat the shit out of each other, and get it over with.
It's a 3 o'clock high. It's like a.
What I don't understand is he's there visiting. So it happened in what, like 1960 or something like that, the 50s, and the cars are still there.
Mm-hmm. It's Fort
Everything
Lauderdale,
comes in.
so they haven't cleaned it yet. This is what I'm trying to understand. Do they have cliffs in Fort Lauderdale? I don't know. Maybe it's like a quarry. That might make sense.
Do a show about songs that had significant meanings during important moments in our lives.
Mm.
Members only show. So it's the first time you got drunk, partied, done the horizontal dance. Use the dirty magazine, and I mean use it.
Oh my gosh! You can save this.
He walks like an asshole now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
How many zippers can one man wear?
I think that's how Bill should walk. He should walk like that when he's going up to do karaoke. I think he owns the place.
That's hysterical. He just said
Our subways are bad. Yeah.
He's going to Newark, and I was in Newark working today. And I'll be there again on Friday. I'm doing a job in Newark. That's hysterical. And it is a shithole, just like he said. That's hysterical. My God, I haven't watched this movie so long. And of all the places he mentions, is the place I was working in today. And tomorrow I got to go to Manhattan. Lucky me.
You're not going to die, buddy. Somebody just said, "Oh, he looks pretty good." The extras did a really good job on this, hyping him up.
All the 80s girls in the background.
See, I don't think that's a fair fight.
Beat him up with a book.
Yeah.
He walks like his ass is on hinges.
Nobody asked questions about the fact that he just couldn't hit him for some reason.
I know.
Fell. They've seen this before.
He's got a different shirt on. Where's the jacket? He's coming back.
I love the palms.
Hey,
same jacket. Hey. Did he? Oh, hey.
Love this. Like $1.99. Awesome. Thanks, buddy. So if you guys didn't watch, anybody tuning in that didn't watch last night, check it out. We had a great time with Ronnie and Blake on Police Academy 2. And if you watched Darren's stream today, he brought up the fact that Ronnie asked if we would who would we fuck, marry, kill, Frank or Darren?
No. Well, I think there's only two. To be fair, you weren't given a marry option.
Well, to my credit, I said I would have to kill Frank because him and I have a beard. We're bald. It'd be like humping myself. So I'd have to do Darren. It's probably the accent. Sam Wheat.
Oh, Ghost. Yeah, from Ghost. I love that movie.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I was thinking, oh, look at that. Nice knock. Look at
That's that's first date stuff. That's first date stuff. What a nice girl.
Never happens. Never happens in real life. Ever happen in real life. Never. No. But
you never had that car.
Apparently so. I guess that's the car I should have had, but that does not happen.
You didn't have enough zippers. You did not have enough zippers.
If I would have bought tons of clothes with zippers if that's all that mattered.
Tons of zippers.
Unbelievable. Could you believe that?
Yeah.
Let's just get it on. You don't have to take me out and spend any money. Seriously?
Hey, I'm sure there's something out there, some social commentary that, she was just doing what she thought people expected of her.
Not in my school. That's for damn sure. Herbert, what's up? I said, what's up, friends? My mom loved this movie. I think I remember watching this with my parents back in the day too.
Yeah.
Yes, we did. I even brought it up before when he came downstairs pissed off at Lenny. It looked like he was coming to come down the stairs and say, "What do you want to do with your life?" That's exactly what that was. The look on his face. Or you shouldn't call him Dad. Call him Maestro. Hey, Maestro.
I'm in control.
Oh, this is great. He's getting pushed up the stairs. And
Yeah.
They don't see anybody behind him. There he
Yeah,
is.
I think he said I think he had like 3 beers. That's the assumption.
A pledge pin on your zipper jacket. I know, Jordan, right? What the fuck is his guardian angel to help him get laid in the backseat of a classic car? I'd like to know.
They could still come.
Great soundtrack. Yep.
Oh, it is. Yeah. I really do like it.
Melissa, she was definitely underrated hot girl.
Mhm.
That'd be a good list to do. Underrated hot girls from the 80s. I mean, we did our favorite boobs, favorite butts.
Jeez.
We're nothing but class on this channel. Nothing but class.
But see, she's like a classy lady. There's the attractive women on here. Just, there's some classy ladies.
And she's a MILF.
Oh, jeez. She's like, oh, I'm so proud I got him drunk.
I mean, the blonde girl is cute and easy, but man, the dark-haired girl, man,
Yeah.
girl next door, she's so sweet, and nice, and
Oh, look, he changed his shirt again.
you never know. She's quiet and like that too. She could be that kind of girl that you get home and she just grabs you by the back of the neck and says, "Get shit out of me." You never know unless you try.
Yeah,
Could be one of those girls.
Okay.
They're out there. I've never seen one, but I hear they exist.
Yeah.
So like unicorns and the Jersey Devil.
Hey. Loch Ness.
Loch Ness, yeah. I've heard stories, but
Mm-hmm.
Robert says 80s love the Word Kid, the Karate Kid. Word Kid? What's that? I don't know that one. The Karate Kid.
Yeah, there were a lot of kids.
The Flamingo Kid's a good movie.
Oh my gosh, I love The Flamingo Kid.
Wow.
I love that movie. Ooh. Oh, I love it.
Got to be 30 years since I've seen that. At least.
Oh, it's so good. I still try to watch it once a year. I love it. That's a great soundtrack too.
That's another one I just always remember being on cable. Always.
Mm-hmm. Also, he's talking to nobody in the hallway.
Nobody's saying like, dude, who the fuck are you talking to? There's nobody here.
He just pushed somebody that wasn't there and told them, I got it covered or whatever.
We should have did that from the beginning, Bill, when he started to take the change. See if more and more zippers appeared on the shirt, on the jacket, and just kept counting them. Let's see that. Milo says, those girls do exist. I married one. Oh, stop. Don't sit down there.
Oh, jeez.
Who's texting me? Horses are horses, of course, of course. No one could talk to a horse, of course.
What a way to decompress,
Sorry, it's a manager from the job I'm doing tomorrow texting me now to see if I'm going to be there tomorrow. But he's a buddy of mine, so usually when I go out to Manhattan, do work, and then on the way back we end up in a bar. And unfortunately, it's my turn to buy dinner and drinks. He got it last time.
Mm.
He's like, "You gotta go out. It's your turn to buy." I'm like, "All right." Okay. I'm supposed to get my car back tomorrow, though. So in about 2 weeks, something will happen, and it'll be back in the body shop.
If it does,
So-
I'm telling you, you got to get rid of that car.
The last time was a deer. This time was a tree branch falling. What's next?
I've
An
never
airplane
heard of
falling
that.
on me?
I'm so scared of that. That's something I'm scared of. I used to be afraid of just lampposts, like a lamppost falling. It's such an odd thing, but you know, we have things we're scared of. I wish the I don't believe what I'm seeing is that he has worn the same outfit and has only changed his shirt for the
He's
last
changing
week.
the shirt. I hope he changes his underwear.
Maybe he
What
just
says-
wears it in the shower just to wash it every day.
Maybe. I'm hoping he's changing his drawers. There's only one
I'm
zipper
sure
that counts, according to Decker.
Oh my gosh. You just got to find it. You don't know which one it is. There's side quests.
The only thing, Lenny could never be Bobby's son because he died in the late 50s. Lenny would be in his 30s in 1985.
Well, we didn't get to that part yet, so let's hang on. Yeah, let's hang on a minute.
I'll watch 16. Look at this. Colin's watching 16 Candles after this. No more boom boom donga need food.
I do like 16 Candles.
Good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Watch out for the Mothman. This seems like the next thing on my list to hit my car or something. Yeah, I know. I don't know what's next. I got to wrap my car in Nerf. Look at them getting the hotties.
They don't wear seatbelts. Why can't they just wear some seatbelts?
All in the zipper, baby. All in the zippers.
I have to make jokes because when I get to certain parts of this movie, I start crying.
Uh-oh. You get all emotional towards the end?
I do get emotional. Yes. I can't help it.
The Creeper's next for my car. It's more like the Grim Reaper's next for my car. Seriously. Herbert says, one question. Friends, the Heavenly Kid is Teen Wolf. A nerdy kid in high school becomes a popular kid because of a supernatural occurrence. Yeah, sort of the same vibe. Yeah, I can see that.
Mhm.
And Teen Wolf we're doing later in the year because I guess it's turning 40 this year too, right? It's 85.
And that's the thing. Nobody questions it. Somebody just changed, and everybody's good with it. No questions asked.
Nobody questions the kid that turns into a werewolf and he's playing basketball in the high school and they cheer. It's like, is there something wrong here?
They're like, oh, this is the coolest person here. Hmm.
Cody, revisit. You got to revisit. He's going to revisit 16 Candles. Less
Yeah.
than, I'm assuming less than 0. Breakfast Club and Pretty in Pink. Good movies. All
Some
good
Kind of
stuff.
Wonderful is still my favorite, though. Of all of that group.
That's a good one too.
Yeah. And what's crazy is that John Hughes, I think I was talking to Cody about this. So when he wrote Pretty in Pink, John Hughes, originally wanted her to be with Ducky in the end. And he was basically told, no, she's got to go be with Blaine. Fine. So then he wrote Some Kind of Wonderful. It's like almost a similar story to Pretty in Pink, but the ending that he wanted. Yeah. And that's why he didn't do that one. That was Howard Deutsch, I think. Was it Howard Deutsch?
It was all, yeah, it was right next to the Pac-Man game was Donkey Kong.
Mm-hmm. Do you ever watch that movie? That movie about the King of? Is it the King of Kong? About the guy who had the top score on Donkey Kong.
I never watched it, but I've heard about it. Yeah.
What's his name? Like Billy Mitchell. I saw him in an airport once, and he was just wearing a duster and just walking in there.
So that coming. This was kind of faint. Herbert says, my mother's favorite scene is Bobby revealing himself to Emily.
Yeah.
Yep, he just did.
Yeah.
I love his character. You see her going up the stairs, you can't see him.
He's just like, oh, that's nice.
That's like me when I fall asleep in the chair upstairs watching TV. I'll see I can only imagine the wife floating by like, nice, night.
Yeah, right?
Ronnie says we've got a Donkey Kong kill screen coming up.
Mm.
Ooh, nice. We should do something on all the classic video games. That'd be fun to do. I haven't played video games in years. It just doesn't do anything for me. But back in the day, the original arcade games, 2600, some.
I think the kids are getting into some of the 90s games. They were pretty impossible, though.
The games nowadays, like I tried, even when my son was younger, and he wanted me to play like Xbox with him and stuff. I'm like, buddy, there's too many buttons and joysticks and things. I go, when you open up a video game and the manual to read is like that thick, I'm like, I don't want to read a manual. I want a joystick and a button.
Yeah, it depends. I think for me, I get stressed out. I get stressed, especially if I'm playing like a good game. It stresses me out.
I mean, I used to play like Call of Duty with him and a couple of different like war games, and that was about it.
So this song, I loved this song. And I was listening to it. Well, this is the beauty, right, of streaming, because before all of that, there's songs that you may not have heard in 30 years, and unless you were downloading it, I mean, and that was hard to do. Just think about all the songs, like, and everything that you have access to now. Just songs that I haven't heard this in so long, and you just go pull it up and listen to it.
We're spoiled.
I'll take that every day, to be able to listen to whatever song I want at any time.
Joust, Dig Dug, Jungle Hunt, Dragon's Lair. Oh yeah, God. I mean, all the classic games I loved. Play Texas Chainsaw Massacre with you and Lurch. I just can't get into the gaming thing. I don't know.
I've got to get on there when my kids are done playing Fortnite. All they do is play Fortnite. Not both of them, just the one. But well, technically, my other kid, my third child, that was birthed by my mother-in-law. So
I don't even know what games my son plays. I know he's on that Discord with his friends, and they play all these different games. And one thing missing is Kruger appearing and saying, "You're all my children now." It does. It does look very Nightmare on Elm Street-ish. The area.
It's Fort Lauderdale.
Hey, I think he didn't try to nail her. That wouldn't have been right.
Mm-hmm.
A married woman. He's dealing with God and angels.
They kiss though. Is it cheating? Is it cheating?
Yeah, that's right. They did kiss.
There's another thing in here that just always bugged me, and I don't mind because this is what keeps me from being emotional in the scene, because this is emotional when I'm not the same person, and he says inside you are, then it's like, oh, but I just got to remind myself that he does the cringe thing, and he puts his hands on her shoulder. You're not. The guys are supposed to have their hands on the hips. So that's how I get out of the emotions.
You're getting me dizzy spinning in a circle. I feel like I'm in that 70s show, Hot Circle.
See, I don't mind that.
Song reminds Bill of Almost Paradise.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, man, she's like ageless. She really looks good for her age.
I know. You see pictures of her, she has white hair, and she just looks gorgeous, even with white hair. Doesn't even matter.
wonder what she looks like. I'm going to look her up. I want to see what she looks like right here.
All right, so now we can go back and have this conversation. Movie starts. It says early 60s. Then it says present day. Lenny is how old? Is he 17? Is he 18? And then when you try to do the math, it doesn't math. This is 80s. This is 80s math. This is Terminator math. I'm going to, because Terminator always confused me. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I never did the math on this. And to think about that, that's true, because you figure 85, he's got his license, so he's got to be like 16, 17.
Yeah.
So they would have been, it would have been the late 60s.
But it wasn't the late 60s because they were still wearing saddle shoes, which means it's got to be pre-Beatles. So it's got to be six. I mean, even I could see 61.
So right now, by all rights, this should be 75, and at the school they should be wearing bell bottoms.
I mean, if Lenny is, So I don't know. Is it 61 or 62, 63? I don't know.
I always thought when he laid her down on the bed, he was going to nail her, but
no, they're just. That's my question, though. Are they cheating? Because Joe walks in, he doesn't see her kissing anybody.
Right. And she could chalk this whole thing up to a coma dream.
Yeah.
Oh, Bill says you got to play TCM with him and Lurch.
Yeah, I'll get there once other people slow down on the Fortnite.
Niedermeyer turned out to be okay.
Well, that's the whole thing, right? So now he's growing up and he's appreciating what somebody did and how he raised his son, and look at all this growth. But here's the other thing. That's the question I've had, is that Bobby's supposed to be like an 18, 19-year-old guy, right? And what wisdom does he have? And who's he been talking to, right? He's just been sitting on that subway car with the guy from Civil War.
See, look, he's back at the bar. He's got a pitcher of beer and a cigar. Dude, leave me there. I'm fine. I'm okay. Don't send me.
I don't need. Don't give me an assignment.
Yeah, don't put my ass to work. I worked all my life. I'm dead now. I don't want to work. Just leave me at the bar. All right, says, if you ask, is that cheating? Then it's effing cheating. Oh, it's definitely cheating. You're kissing somebody, man. People think that's not cheating. Oh, you didn't have sex. No, you kissed another person. That is cheating.
The question is the person you're with going to think that you cheated? So that's the question. Because you can say, oh, it's no big deal.
See, where was this filmed? I should look it up, because these streets look very Pasadena-ish, very Haddonfield-ish.
Fort Lauderdale. And then I think because this
was it actually in Fort Lauderdale, though? Or they just filmed it?
No, it was like filmed in Fort Lauderdale, except I think the high school was in Miami. They filmed that in Miami. Which is why I'm confused, because it's flat. Mm-hmm.
Herbert says the Heavenly Kid and Just One of the Guys watched on Skinamax. I watched so much Skinamax, and they had all these shows on there. That's why I watched them over and over again. I remember my parents always, how do you watch the same movie over and over again? I said, I don't know. It's just something within me. And this is another part that's a little ridiculous. They're going to do this same thing that they did back in the day. Where are these people getting all these cars to just ride and destroy?
I've never seen or heard of anybody doing this.
I mean, this isn't Grease, guys.
I think it's isn't it with Rebel Without a Cause? Yeah. Right? Yeah. I thought there was a chicken race in Rebel Without a Cause. Oh, hang on a second. I think I had to mute for a moment.
He's got that asshole 80s feathered hair.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yep. Just let it go. But that's the whole thing. I don't understand. It's like, who's got these cars that they can just drive off a cliff and just let them blow up? Just to prove a point. It's like ridiculous. Arriving passengers. I'm waiting to see my name on that list. Pat Ring. I'll be like, oh. Timestamp, folks, is 1 hour, 17 minutes, and 27 seconds. We got about 14 minutes left. 13, 14 minutes. Do us a favor, hit that like button. And if you're just tuning in, you can click the link at the top. Or if you're watching this after the fact, hit the link and watch along. And what else is coming out this week? Anything else going on? Just the podcast on Sunday. I don't know what the hell we're doing.
Are you doing anything on Friday?
No, I don't think we're doing anything Friday. I think Brett's coming back. When is he coming back? Thursday? They'll probably have to get settled in. Mm-hmm. I brought that up, Ronnie. How is it those cars are still there from the 50s? Because obviously, if this kid wants to do the same thing, I would assume other people have done it in that like 25 year span.
They're like, hey, this only happened once in our town, and a guy died.
Yes, let's do that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do that. Well, says you see your name on the list, then look right at the camera, and it becomes a real life. Oh, see, exactly.
I never picked up on that when I was younger, that he offered to give up his soul to be allowed to help. Yeah.
I feel like they have these cars. I mean, where did you get these cars from? They could just be destroyed. Mm-hmm. And then the cute girl is there.
Yeah. Yes.
How did the parents find out? And because the parents show up. Hmm. How did they know? There's like a news bulletin go out. There's no internet. There's no cell phones. How did the parents know? Because they show up.
I forget how they find out.
Because he didn't.
Maybe the brothers, they seem nosy enough. Oh,
wait, that's a Chevelle too. He's driving a Chevelle. I don't know what the hell the other car is. I'm making out. See, and here comes the parents in the family truckster. Well, how did they find out?
I just want to know why you even care. If somebody think, I mean, like, why even bother? Who cares if that guy? I mean, you don't do a chicken race. I don't know.
Right, sis, don't question it. Just love the greatness they gave us.
I know. Hey, look, this is how I keep from crying. That's all. This is how I keep from crying.
See, and when I watch these old movies, like there was all these different cars. I just find myself looking at all the vintage cars.
Yeah.
And to think that 1985 cars are vintage cars.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I love this movie. I think about some of this stuff, but I can get into the movie and just enjoy it.
I haven't watched this movie in probably 30 years. And I forget how you brought it up. And I was like, oh my God, I love that movie. I haven't watched that in ages. Where the hell is this cliff?
That's what I mean. But again, we don't care. We're just asking these questions now so we don't cry, right, Pat? We're just trying not to cry.
Actually, what if they shot this scene back to back with the other scene? Everybody change your clothes. It's 85 now. It's not the 50s.
Mm.
Somebody tried to help him. The car's blown up.
I know. Who's going to help him? Somebody jump down there? Yeah, great idea. Oh my gosh, the pants. He really has not changed jacket or pants. They're still
Right.
pants with all the zippers on them.
Now he's kissing the girl. She's got to be like, look, I love you. Got to change your clothes.
It's like that jacket stinks.
It's like you keep wearing the same jacket. It smells like ass and feet. Go change.
I have a problem now because I heard that story about the guy who would scratch his athlete's foot with his skis. And now I can't. Like, I can't stop being grossed out about it.
No. Nasty.
It's so
nasty.
gross. It's so gross.
Feet. I'm sorry. Feet are just nasty.
Yeah, I'm not.
I've never understood how like some guys have like feet fetishes, and I'm like, feet are utilitarian. They're just to get you from point A to point B. Keep them clean. You should be fine. There's Ronnie. True story. Yeah, that was nasty. John, that's a good question. How about watching a movie from the 80s you knew existed but never saw until recently? I'm trying to think of what it would. I have to think of one now. I'll think about that. That's actually pretty cool. Ronnie talked to him today. How's his feet? Does he still have athlete's foot?
Oh, geez.
Is his feet better? You ever see like those videos that pop up? And you see the people with the scaly feet, the disgusting feet, and the toenails are nasty. Oh God, I hate feet.
I feel the same way.
No, I'm just not a feet person.
Sorry. This hug, where he's trying to get, oh.
Lito's telling you, just cry. It's good for the soul.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, Lito says, just cry. It's good for the soul.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never understood the feet thing. Don't understand it.
I think what's a shame is that he'll never know. So he'll never know that Bobby was his dad.
Well, you know what? I was always, when I first saw this, I was wondering if he was going to say, because it was getting to the point like, you're my best friend, whatever. Yeah. I was waiting for him to say, I'm your dad, but they're showing him he redeemed himself, and that would have been a really douchebag to do to Niedermeyer, since he actually did take care of him,
Yeah.
Worse. It's worse down there. Gordon says, if you want to see me cry, let's watch Man on Fire. Yeah, that's unbelievable. I still can't believe Val Kilmer died. Such a shame.
It is.
Yeah, Lisa says, but I hate feet. Fine, Pat. We're going to put I tell my wife all the time. My wife has beautiful feet, and they're there. But to me, there's so many more fun parts on a woman than their feet.
See, that's the answer. He's perfectly fine driving that motorcycle in the air.
Yeah, put him on the ground. He drives like a drunk.
Yeah. Well, he's drunk. He's at the bar all the time, eating pasta salad.
Oh God, that would be so me. That's the job I would take. I'm like, dude, just leave me at the bar. Give me a motorcycle, a trench coat, and a nice cap, and I'll stay here and do this. Herbert's watching Real Genius at Tombstone. Oh God, I love Real Genius. That movie's so funny. I don't know, Ronnie. This could be a new theme song for your channel. I meant to ask you guys last night. Did you guys ever do a review of DC Cab? Because you have the DC Cab song as the opening to your podcast. I think Midtown's not so bad. Midtown's at the bar with endless drinks and no tab and cigars. I'm set. How much cheap date? You never
This
did
needs
that.
a sequel. I want to
love
know
this
what
stuff.
happened to the Civil War guy on the subway. I want to know what happened to him.
Yeah, what happened to the poor Civil War guy? Is he probably still not? He's probably still on that goddamn train.
He's waiting for an assignment. I just
Poor
don't
guy.
know how you assign, like who, whatever.
Well, he never mentioned how long he was on the train either. But we're assuming if the kid's like 17,
That's how long.
that's how long he was on the train.
Plus, I guess 9 months, right? So, or 8 months.
I
Yeah,
want to
I
say
don't
this-
know.
That is the day I do drop dead night. That is one long ass escalator. Like, where did they film this? That there's an escalator that long? Awesome, Herbert. Thanks for popping in.
Yeah.
Shout out to Liana. This was her choice to do it, and I said, "Well, let's do it for your birthday."
Yeah, I appreciate it. I love this movie. I think it's a good one.
You have to be assigned to someone in Arkansas or West Virginia. Good flick to watch. Good choice. Oh, that was Liana's choice. I'm not going to take credit.
It's a classic.
It is. That's why when you brought it up, I'm like, let's do it. I said I just love the movie and haven't seen it in so damn long.
I think it's a really good balance. It's not too funny. It's not too emotional. It's just a nice, well-balanced movie.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Sorry, I'm like trying to read. Like, oh.
I do. I always wondered that. Like, so if you die and you go to that bar, obviously you're the same age. Does that mean I'm going to be pissing every 5 minutes when I break the seal?
No, there's no bathroom. Because remember, every time you go to the door, they're just like circle.
Good observation. That's true. Could you? Oh God, leave me at the bar. I could keep drinking. I don't have to pee.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's heaven. That is heaven. Wow.
Where does it go? Mm-hmm.
Let me pause this. Don't need that anymore. Unbelievable. Oh shit, I just X'd out the wrong fucking thing. Oops.
Well, hey, I feel sorry. I'm sorry I was half hour late today. I don't
No,
know.
that's okay. We had a
I
great
had to
time.
restart my computer. It's such a cluster. I don't know why StreamYard doesn't like Macs. It just doesn't.
Wait, why am I'm hearing echo all of a sudden.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you know why? Duh. I have YouTube on my other screen, and
Oh.
for some reason it went off mute. All I heard you're like now batting, Manny Moto. I'm like, why am I hearing an echo? What was that?
Yeah.
Let's see what else is going. Probably quit smoking. Wonder what happened to man eating hot dog. What am I missing? I missed something.
Oh no! At the end, so at the end of
Yes,
in the
okay.
credits, there's somebody in the credits called "Man Eating Hot Dog."
Is there really? I didn't see that.
Yes, yeah. And then credits, there's a person, and there's a character called "Man Eating Hot Dog." Yes.
Really? Who the hell was that?
Just a man eating a hot dog.
Oh, man eating a hot dog. I thought you said man eating hot dog. I'm like there's a hot dog that he was eating man, like eating somebody.
Oh no, not a man. No, there was no.
I'm like, what?
hyphen.
I'm like, where was our man eating hot dog?
No, there was a man eating a hot dog. Thank you, Colin.
Yeah. What's your credit? I was the guy eating the hot dog in the Heavenly Kid.
That's all I've ever done. I
Did
ate
they
a hot
book me
dog.
to conventions and sign pictures of me eating a hot dog?
Yeah. People would go.
So I'm feeling extra special tonight. I'm gonna gift the membership as well and see if it works. It's been actually YouTube has been pretty good lately. It's been working. I have to
Yeah, it
update all the
seems like they're
cards.
going through.
Let's see who got it. Come on. Oh, Keith A, our good buddy Keith. Nice.
Mm.
Keith works nice. He usually watches after the fact and comments. Awesome. He's been watching. I think he was watching when I did the old podcast with Michael. We did years ago. We used to do a podcast on a different channel. Brett, myself, and Joe. Yeah, I thought I'm like, who was the man eating hot dog?
Oh, man, eating a hot dog. Yeah.
Now I get it. And I've only had one beer. I only poured a second. That's not right.
You're getting drunk like Lenny now. There you go.
No, not at all. But this was great. I appreciate this. It was a great choice. Everybody loved it. This was awesome.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
No, I'm glad you were able to do it and able to squeeze this in. And see what else is coming up soon. So I guess we'll be back on Sunday with the podcast, folks. I can't think of anything else is going on if I'm doing anything else because I've got so much crap going on. It sucks. I thought as I got older, I wouldn't be as busy, but it sucks. Especially this work thing.
Yeah, I agree. I can't even believe it's April. I'm turning into one of those people. Where is the time gone?
This year's going fast.
Yeah, definitely.
$1.99 super chat. Happy birthday, Liana. Awesome. Thanks.
Thank you.
I will put that in the fund. And when Cody gets here, if we all meet up for his birthday, buy you a drink. Is that something you'd be able to do? Meet us somewhere in the middle?
I don't know.
He's supposed to. Cody said, I think he said the middle of
May.
So I don't know if you have anything going on. If you can't drive all the way up in this direction, we could pick someplace centrally located. We'll get Dean to come up too. Talk to Dean.
I know. We got to talk to Dean. We'll start a band.
Oh, and I told Decker if he wants to come down, he could stay too.
He'll bring all those Southern Tiers.
Yeah.
He gets all those good Southern Tier beers. I don't see any of those. I don't get those here.
Awesome. Thanks, Todd. Thanks for popping in. Awesome.
Oh my gosh. That's an old friend of mine. Todd.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yes. Yeah.
I didn't recognize the name. I'm like, that's cool.
Todd Bradley. He wrecked my 86 Jetta.
Oh, that's an old friend there. So he ruined the first car.
Yes.
Nice. That's awesome how we brought up the cars. And the person that ruined your first car is in Jet.
Yeah. Hey, Todd.
Jordan, I can't wait for Friday when I can afford to drink again. Think Backdraft. Oh, that's right. He was in that too. Shit. I'm looking at him like I know I've seen him in more things, but I haven't seen Back. I think the last time I saw Backdraft was honestly in the theater. I don't think I've saw it more than once. Let's see. Todd just got thrown under the bus because he ruined. Yeah. Well, that's the guy that ruined my car.
Oh, you know what? No. We go way back. Way back. What's he say?
His fault.
Oh, yeah. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that.
Jordan says, yeah, it'll be a shit show, Liana. You got to show up or meet us somewhere halfway. That's what I figured. Instead of making you all come all the way up here, we find a centrally located place in the middle, and we could meet and have dinner or something. That'll work.
Yeah, I'll check and see.
I'll get my son to come home for the weekend because his birthday is May 22nd, so he'll probably be home. Maybe. He doesn't drain my pocket like my daughter does, so she'll come home because she needs money. Girls. I saw this article online and I sent it to my daughter the other day. It said there was parents who have girls are more likely to declare bankruptcy.
Really?
I saw this article and I sent it to Fiona. She said, that's not true. I said, oh, it's so true.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it wasn't that bad.
You got 2 boys, so you're set.
I don't know. This stuff is expensive. They want they want virtual reality stuff now. I'm like, absolutely not.
They'll be walking into shit. You'll be paying for dental work because they knock their teeth out.
Yeah, I'm just not into it. I think I'd get addicted to it. Have you ever gone to arcades and played them? And
No.
Yeah. There's a Zombieland VR game at arcades that you can go play, and you just get addicted to it. I'm like, I can't. I got to get away from this.
Yeah, even Brett, I think they all chipped in. I think him and his parents, they got his son one of them, and he says, well, and Brett was playing with it too, and they were walking at like the coffee table, hitting their knee and shit. I'm like, yeah, I don't need that stuff. Yeah, I hurt myself enough as it is. I don't need any more bruises.
No, you don't. You've got really bad luck right now.
Yeah, that's why I'm getting the. So the guy called me today. Say, hey Pat, good news. The car's done. When can you pick it up? I said, I said probably 5 o'clock tomorrow. I said I'll pick it up. So I called Enterprise Rent a Car. So I'll go there. They'll drive me over to get my car because it's close to the body shop and they deal with them all the time. And he's like, "This great news." I said, "Yeah, don't worry. I said, I'll be back in like a week or two. Don't worry about it." He's like, "Don't say that." I said, "It's facts." I said, "I'll see you in 2 weeks." 2 weeks.
Let's hope not.
Yeah, no virtual. Yeah, I don't. My rally is enough. I don't need a virtual one. I can't handle this one. I can't handle this one. But we're hitting 9 o'clock, so I'll let you go. You'll do your thing. I'm gonna go upstairs, check on the wife now she's home. Let the puppies out. Let the dogs out. Yeah, it's gonna be me. It's gonna be me who let the puppies out. But yeah, thanks guys. Everybody hit that like button on the way out if you're not subscribed. Hit the subscribe. Happy belated birthday to Liana one more time. And Alice, this is a great choice. This is awesome. Everybody had a good time with this. This is awesome. And John, watch it. You know what? Maybe this weekend, if it's quiet, maybe I'll surprise you with a kiss stream.
A kiss
There's
and
a lot
chat.
of shit going on. Do a kiss and chat or kiss my past, kiss my ass, kiss my feet. Not feet. Figure something out. Awesome. All right. So you hang out for 1 second. We'll say a quick goodbye after. And everybody, appreciate it. And we'll be back. If nothing happens between now and Sunday, we'll be back on Sunday night. So everybody, thanks again. Later.
Yep. Thank you.